I purchased this plant for $187 and I turned it into $10,000 worth of plants in 3 months by using a process called tissue culture. The first step was to take a tissue sample. For begonias, we usually use the leaves. Then clean and wash them under the sink to remove any surface dirt. Before any sort of plant tissue can be used to clone the plant, it has to be thoroughly disinfected. I do that by washing the leaves in a solution of 10% bleach. Adding a drop of dish soap also helps clean the leaves better. It's a surfactant, so basically it makes the water more wet. After the leaves are clean, I rinse them in sterile water. Then I cut each leaf into many smaller pieces using a scalpel and a pair of forceps. Each of these smaller pieces of tissue is called an explant. I set up about 15 containers in total. Each container had about 5 to 10 explants. This is me a month later looking through all of my containers and realizing that this experiment was a huge failure and that all my explants were completely dead from over-sterilization in the bleach solution. Fuck my chungus explants. All was not lost because one tiny explant did survive and it had turned into a tiny blob of plants. This is the blob. I transferred that blob onto fresh tissue culture media, which is the gel that plants basically clone themselves on. If you want to make this tissue culture media at home, check my bio because I sell the products to do it. Within a month, our little blob had turned into this, a larger blob that now resembles a plant. Which plant? The plant we started with. These are clones. I transferred the clones into multiple containers of media, and that's where we're at now. Some are larger, some of them are smaller. In total, I count about 50. If my experiment had been a success, we would have ended up with way more plants, probably over 1,000. But 50 plants times $187 per plant is still almost $10,000 worth of plants, so I can't really complain.